the smaller groups are the ones that innovate more. We are also seeing that in a lot of, if you say good and bad, for example, it's in the bad part that there's a lot of innovation. People know how to steal your identity. They use technology better than the enforcers, right? So a few years ago, for example, we had a situation where somebody was using a phony ID to spread malicious email about somebody else. And the police didn't have any clue about how to go and handle this kind of an issue. Because the crooks were better at using technology, and the police took a few years to catch up to use the same kind of technology. So it seems to be very innovative. We've seen that in the financial markets. These are the dignified crooks creating all kinds of derivatives, exotics, CDOs, and all kinds of things which the federal regulatory system was years behind in terms of catching up. And what you have is the meltdown of our market. So strangely enough, we see a lot of activity in the bad kind of innovation, whether it is fraud, crime. There's a very interesting commentary about an Indian political leader who comes here to the US and visits a local senator. And so he's very impressed with the senator's home and gardens and the party he's thrown from him. And finally he says, "Senator, I really know how much you make. How do you afford all of this?" So the senator takes him to the side and said, by the window, and says, "Do you see the highway system there? That paid for all of this." Now it's the senator's turn. He goes to India. And the senator is completely at a loss of words because he's walked into this minister's home, which is even more fabulous. Everything is 3 times bigger and 3 times jazzier. And so the senator says, "Boy, they must be paying you well." So he says, no, not really. But you see the bridge across the river there? That paid for it. And the strange thing, innovation, there was no bridge there. Now, that's really what we see. If you look at the good and the bad part of it, tremendous amount of innovation on the bad side. But on the good side, we have to put a lot of effort to make innovation happen.